So welcome back to my channel, where I find myself back at Melbourne Airport again this morning, where we're heading off to Singapore on the Qantas A330. So let's go and get ourselves checked in. Well, I've just tried to check in, but just been told that due to some computer problem affecting Australian Border Force, it's not possible to issue any boarding passes at the moment, and maybe come back in 20 or 30 minutes and hope that the problem's been fixed. Well, let's see how we go with that. Maybe a long wait for us this morning. So after waiting for just about an hour for Border Force to fix their systems, we are now checked in, boarding pass issued, and ready to head through to departures. There we go, through security. Took only 3 or 4 minutes. It was really quick to go through, do your bag checks, scanner and passport. So all good and ready to check out what's happening in this airport. I do find duty-free in Melbourne to be very expensive. Always look at the price at the other end of the trip where you might save 35%. In case you're counting, this is the third WH Smith so far since arriving at the airport. Seems to be WH Smith everywhere. So just managing to find a bit of time to sit down at the gate. We're going from gate number 6 today, and yeah, some good views out over the apron whilst we're sitting here waiting for our flight to go. Obviously those problems with check-in may lead to knock-on effects, and we're yet to see whether our flight's going to go out on time. Let's hope so, fingers crossed. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Yes. Thanks, Mr. Johnson. Have a good flight. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Here we go. Seems that we're not particularly delayed at the moment, which is good. Just starting boarding, about 20 minutes till the scheduled departure, so maybe there's going to be a little bit of delay.
Thank you, Johnson. Thank you. I might get you to come down this way and then cross over.
Thank you. Sadly, we're not sitting in the business cabin today. They always make you walk through it just to taunt you on the way back down to economy, where I'll be sitting today. Well, here we are. I'm in seat 26K today, just sitting down as we're boarding. And yeah, it's supposed to be a very full flight, so let's see how we go, see whether we manage to get off on time. Waiting for us on our seat today is a blanket, a pillow, headphones and a bottle of water.
Today, I'm flying on an Airbus H125 helicopter, and you're in a Qantas Airbus A330.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. If your seat is fitted with a sash belt, ensure it's in place for takeoff and landing. You can undo your seatbelt by pressing the button or lifting the flap. Keep it done up low and tight during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on.
Up in the air now, on our way over to Singapore, so let's have a bit of a look around the seat. Well, very sturdy but quite small tray table that we've got here. We've also got a Qantas magazine some headphones, and a bottle of water provided to us. Each of the seats in economy comes with an iPad that we can mount in the place on the seat in front of us. So we end up with our IFE being an iPad that we can just access like this. And as you expect from an iPad, very responsive, good range of movies, both current and some older stuff on here. And a lot of different box sets of television shows to enjoy as well. Plenty of content definitely on there. Also some audiobooks if we want to just chill out with an audiobook on the flight. Some USB-A chargers on either side of the seat. One of those would be for your iPad. And a seat control here as well, but I guess that's no longer in use given that we have the iPads to use instead. From a legroom perspective, well, it's nothing special. I'm pretty tall and I've got maybe an inch of legroom in front of me, which is pretty good considering. And I can obviously do a small recline on there as well if I wanted to. We've got a blanket and a pillow to enjoy during that flight as well. So everything we need pretty much. Now let's sit back and enjoy the flight. It's good to see that Qantas has got free Wi-Fi on these flights, just free for everybody to use. Let's see how it performs. And yeah, it looks like it's giving us about 10 megabits on there as well. Really good service. We haven't been going long and they've already come around with drinks and snacks, so time for a gin and tonic. Cheers. Strong. Well, lunch is served, and I mean, it doesn't look the most appetising, especially the potato in this beef burgundy with mashed potato and vegetables. Comes with some bread and a bottle of wine. But despite not looking great, it actually tasted really good, and I did enjoy that meal. And a nice treat after the meal was this ice cream that was delivered to us in our seats. And yeah, this ice cream was absolutely delicious and a great way to finish the meal. Well, time to check out the bathrooms here. This is the toilets right at the very back of the plane. And it's pretty much as you expect. Fairly standard. We've got some paper cups, tissues, towels. That's a reasonable size. Changing table. What more do we expect, really? That's the bathrooms on this A330-200. Well, just as we're waiting to get off the plane and head into the terminal, it's a good time to say thanks for watching, and please do comment, like and subscribe so you can see the next video from Jono Travels. Well, welcome to Singapore. I've arrived. It was a fairly good flight. Arrived a little bit early, which is always nice. Very full flight, but the service was good. Enjoyed the meals. Crew were really friendly. Really no complaints on that. So, yeah, all good.